we're going to join Mika, who's right here. I'm actually going to go, as we can see, we are live, by the way. So, Mika, hey, how are you?
Good, Richard. Here.
Like being the anchor presenter tonight.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Great. How are the girls doing tonight? Have you found some girls?
Yes, I found some models in action first.
Great. Hey, girls, how are you doing? Hey, have you girls been models before? As I said, we're coming to you live. We're going to be talking to Dominique Rensley with our new upcoming girls over here, and we're going to see what they have to say. Okay, girls. Yeah, Dominique's just introducing himself to the girls, and I'm going to give him the mic so he can chat to them and find out what they want to do in modeling. And I'm hoping everyone who's watching the show tonight will come on the show and join us on Models in Action, live every week at a different venue. But we will be here until Friday in Key West in Krugersdorp. Dominique, all yours.
Thank you, Richard. Okay, now ladies, understand you want to be models. First, give me your names.
I'm Marlu. Mickey. Gemma.
Okay, Faro, we want to ask the first question. Okay?
I just want to know, how can a regular girl become an international model? Exactly.
A regular girl. Well, most of the girls that are actually doing international modeling are regular girls. It's not necessarily the beauty queens that make it there. It all depends on what is, it's like fashion, what you're wearing at the moment, what's in, what's not. Sometimes freckles are in, sometimes not. It just depends on what is hot at the moment, okay? But a lot of hard work, a lot of persistence, and keep on improving your game and make sure that you are professional and get the experience. And when your time might come, it's not always, it will, and your look might come in, the doors can go open. Okay, now for example, one girl, 1 year, she freckles was in, and international scout scouted a local, and the parents said no, you can't go, no, and it had this hard campaign. It was, I think, 100,000 euros. It's over R1 million. Just one campaign. And the next year came back, and then the mom said, okay, she's ready, and the scout said, ready for what? No, you can take her now. Take her away. You wanted her last year. That was last year. Campaign is gone. That moment that could have opened so many doors is gone. So you have to be ready and keep on improving your game. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Question.
I would just like to know, what do you think is the reason most girls of today want to be models?
Well, I think it's the hype, the attention, the recognition, especially if you've got a God-given talent. To be at the right place, right time, to be scouted can open your make life so much easier, and it can open so many doors, and it can be a total different lifestyle from a normal 9-to-5 job. I think that's one of the big reasons. And if you got the talent, don't throw it away. I mean, pursue it and use it. If not for modeling, use it in every area of your life. And that's what we're doing at Model Cup, is that not everybody can be a supermodel, but if we can work with you and take you to a level where you can actually evolve into be a better you, to be one day a better lawyer, better doctor, better mechanic, whatever you want to be one day, okay? And if the doors get open on your question, things will happen. So everything we do Model Cup as a sport is a mirror image of what happens in the real industry, and we see the people's success rate very high. Some people are with us for a year, 2 years, and then it only happens for them. And 2-3 times through that year, they've been passed by big international scouts. No, not interested. And all of a sudden, we're interested. But then the girl is ready and she's got an experience. Question.
And what about girls with like bad skin? Do you think they have as much potential as girls with perfect skin to become like really great international models?
I think anyway, anybody's got the potential. To give you ideas, a skin problem can be sorted. But you know, a lot of people say that saying that uitstel kom afstel. No, first I want to get my skin sorted. When what do I start working on your posture? Start working with your experience. Work on the skin in the meantime until that can clear up. Then you're already in other areas. Don't hold back until one day. For example, a lot of time girls don't want to do a portfolio shoot because they feel that their body is not right yet. And there's a lot of different type of modeling. It's not just the long plug what you see on FTV that type of walk on the thin girls. For example, it's from one of the international scouts that every year the Donna Claire look, the fuller figure, they choose about 10-15 girls, and those girls go all over the world and they get paid easy up to 100,000 euros per show, and we're talking about that Donna Claire look. Okay, not a big market, but it's out there. So why must those girls lose weight if there is a market for them, for that look? They fit that look. It's a limited market, but a lot of agents will tell you, no, you're too fat, you're too short, when, what, why, because that's their market. But if you just keep on probing and see what market works for you. For example, photographic might work very well for you, and looking at your body posture, ramp would work better for you, and body would work better. Everybody's different, and you just have to actually see which is your strong points and work on that. Weak points, work on it, but you don't have to focus on that to get ahead. Question.
Another question I would like to ask is, do you think that a girl can still make a big success of modeling even though she ages?
Oh yes, all the way. It is easier to actually get the longevity out of your career if you establish yourself in your 20s, even before your 20s, in your teens, over to your 20s, and you can actually pull it over. Quite a couple of supermodels has taken it over to the 30s and even up to 40 if they look after themselves. Okay, but if you're not established by in your 20s, to get to supermodel or international, it's going to be more difficult. But it doesn't say you can't do local modeling. For example, yesterday we had 5 castings, and a lot of those castings are 25 and older. Okay, and a lot of people think, but I'm over my age. No, there are still work. It's just might not be what you see in FTV. That's a certain look, and everybody's got this preconceived idea that what you see in FTV is the alpha and omega. That's not. If you come to Model Cup, you'll see what it's all about. And everything we do in Model Cup actually, as a platform, as modeling and sport, to give you recognition on your different talents. Everything of all the different divisions has been actually done on Tyra Banks' America's Next Top Model. We actually joke and tell people that we think she copycat what we're doing over here, and we've been going since 2005. And Nicole Flint, ex-Miss South Africa, was a 2005 winner with Model Cup. Look where she was last year. So we've got a saying, today's talent is tomorrow's leaders. And we had one girl 2 years ago that lost 25 kilograms of weight through the year with Model Cup, because we don't discriminate against your shape or size or your background, or we take you from where you come from. Question.
I just want to know, how can we motivate South African girls to take part in like modeling? How can we motivate them to stand up and be a model?
Motivate, that's a good question. That's a deep question. I think it's through the right type of healthy exposure. I think there is in the industry an idea that the industry is rotten, a lot to do with drugs and couch casting. I don't know if you know what that is. On the couch casting is that you have to sleep with a director and all that type of crap to get the job. It does happen, okay, but it's not necessarily the only way to get there. I think that if we can project a better image to the people out there and showing the healthy side of it. Now again, with Model Cup, we do show through the workshops, and all that we do is to teach the models to look out for the sheep, the wolves in sheep clothing, to be careful of those type of guys. Red light, don't go there. You can do it the proper way. You don't have to sell your body. You don't have to go into drugs, peer pressure and all that. Use your God-given gift. I mean, the first pageant that was ever held, do you know where the first pageant was held? In the Bible. The book of Esther. It was girls from all over the country were scouted, and they were groomed for a whole year. And then the king came and he chose the best one to be his queen. And Esther was chosen. And through her beauty, she saved a nation. The whole Israel nation was saved because of pleading with the king to save their lives. Why can't your beauty be used? Why must our young girls be just beauty? We want girls with substance. That's just a beautiful face, whatever. If we can use that and use it to the advantage of yourself, to be a better person of yourself. Why must our girls turn to prostitution eventually? Why must they go to porn and all that type of crap because there's nothing else they can do with their beauty? Let's help our young people to get the full potential, because the talent is there, and with talent we develop that comes to leadership. Everybody's got the leadership in there. We just need to develop it. And so, yeah, I mean, there's so much talent in South Africa. The more we can make people aware of the positive side of what can do, and even with Model Cup as a sport, give people recognition. It's not like other pageants out there that I'm the winner and you all are losers there. Look at the lost potential there. Now with Model Cup, with provincial colours, you only compete in your age group. You said you're now 19 this year, turning 20. You only compete against under 20s for your provincial colours, not against 20, 21 or 18, only in your age group. That means you've got so much better chance of getting recognition and performing in the 6 divisions that we offer. And that alone gives you a platform to say, I am. If I'm going to speak, people say, you're going to speak, people say, shh, she's going to speak. Why? Because you're a somebody now, not just a nobody in the crowd. Question.
And girls with like colored hair, you see I have purple here. Do you think they'd like that in some shows?
You know what they say about purple, huh? Well, they say purple looks nice on people. I don't know why you're laughing. I don't know why you're laughing. Colored hair, it limits you. If you do your portfolio, stick to the look. Okay? If you do your portfolio in blonde and then the week after you change it to black and the week after in red, whoa, you know, the clients need to see you in a certain area. Stick to the look because that's what you're marketing. Okay? You are limiting your options with purple hair. Okay? I'm not saying it can't work. For example, me with my long hair, how many times I was told to cut my hair because I could get more work? I'm sure I can. I'm still a model. I'm in the industry. I've been for long. I've done how many ads on TV. I've been in how many movie productions in Goli and all the stuff, international stuff. Been there, done it, got the t-shirt, got the hat and all that. But this is my trademark. This is who I am. Like you like your purple hair, I like my long hair. If I cut it, a lot of people won't be able to relate to who I am. And that's me. That could be you. But you must understand you do limit yourself. So when you actually get with an agent and an agent starts marketing you, it's important to look at what look before they do your portfolio. So, okay, are we going to go with that look? Are we going to cut your hair? What is it more this, more that? What are we going to focus on beauty? Are we going to focus on body? Are we going to focus on action? What is your forte? You got beautiful eyes, stunning lips. What is your strong point that we're going to market you on? And then after that's been decided and with your look, with your portfolio, it doesn't help you go spend a couple of $1,000 on a portfolio and then the week after you can change it and then the portfolio becomes null and void, if you understand what I'm saying. So the choice is yours, but you got to be flexible. You got to be flexible when you do modeling. That's very important. Any other questions?
I have another question. I think this is quite an important question for most of the teenagers today. What about girls with a very low self-esteem that would like to be in the modeling business but doesn't have the guts?
Very good question. First of all, I don't think we'll make it out there.